Hello there, this is Edward Fox. Just right now, I'm doing a bit of reading. This is book by The Laws of Lifetime Growth by Dan Sullivan, and I'm also listening to a video about how to manage time and how to use time better. It's a video talking about this guy Seneca. But right now, I'm thinking. I mean, this is something I was thinking about yesterday. But like most of life and most of what you think about life has been determined by another person, and you must change that. One example I want to give you is the 5 day work week. The 5 day work week was thought up and developed by Henry Ford. Henry Ford has come and gone. He did some cool things business wise, but I will not let him determine how I'm going to spend the time that God has given me for my life. Um, that's major right there to me. And another thing, this could even go into government or anything. What you think about religion, just anything. People need to have original thoughts and create lives that they want. Right now, I'm reading a book, The Laws of Lifetime Growth. This book is going to help me learn what I need to learn in order to keep making myself better daily. I made this tweet, I believe last week, about you have to constantly improve your programming. Like that is serious. I mean, you may have seen the Terminator movies. He was sent here with a mission, and he had to fulfill the mission. So guess what? If he had to learn something new, he learned it. He had to keep moving forward. That's another thing that you have to do with your time and with your effort. Uh, there's so much. There's so much writing on your effort and you doing the right thing. And last night I was watching this movie. It's called Shazam, right? I'm going to tie this back in with the Terminator, but they're like not related at all. I'm trying to tie it in with another movie, but on Shazam, one of the seven deadly sins told this guy that they were controlling, told him, you have to find the true champion and kill him before he realizes his potential or learns his potential, his full potential. The, he was a 14-year-old boy, got given the powers from Shazam. Now he's the new Shazam, I guess. So I thought about that. Then I thought about the Bible and Jesus and how one of the King Herods tried to kill Jesus um, before he could grow up and be the one true king and lead people. Um, then I started thinking about Harry Potter. Then I started thinking about other movies where the whole theme of the bad guy is to find, even Terminator. First Terminator, he was sent back to kill Sarah Connor before she could, meet up with John Reese and uh, produce the little boy uh, Connor. I guess. I mean, something Connor. What was it? I forget the boy's name. It's not. Is it Sean? Sean Connor? I don't know. But just they just the theme is to kill you or to stop your purpose before you realize how important you are in the grand scheme of things. And it made me think about the prison industrial complex here in the United States. Um, it's horrendous how this government has been targeting and killing black men since the whole government's inception, really, since transatlantic slave trade, things in the government like the rules, the laws set up in order to get more black men in prison than white men. These same rules are also being applied to Hispanic men as well. It's like so many different things that are happening here in the United States and around the world. And I want you to know that the enemy, your enemy, the devil, your adversary, anyone that has a deep hate for you, they want you to kill. They want to kill you and your purpose before you realize your potential. And one of the things they want you to do is they provide you with every distraction, every tool, every bit of food, every bad person you can have in your life. They want to give you everything you need to distract and kill yourself so you do not realize your potential. That's one thing I'm thinking about in my life. I cannot allow anyone to make me miss my destiny, or just nothing. I can't let anything or anyone slow me down. I can't let anything get between me and God and what He has for me and what He needs me to do. Because, like, I'm sitting here for a purpose, you're sitting here for a purpose as well. I need you to fulfill that purpose. God needs you to fulfill that purpose. The world needs you to fulfill that purpose. Um, this I'm gonna read you a little bit of this book real quick. So okay, so it says I'm gonna skip around. A bigger future is essential for lifetime growth. Your future is your property because, by definition, it hasn't happened yet. It exists only in your mind. This means that you can choose to make it whatever you want. The act of making your future bigger than your past is the very act of growth itself. The bigger future is the vision, and growth is what makes it real. So, the mission that you were given when you were sent here, it requires growth. It requires you to be uncomfortable at certain times, and it requires you to take actions that will move you from where you are now to where you are meant to be in the future. Your destiny is important. I know this sounds like these superhero movies like Shazam or anything else, or even Harry Potter. Voldemort tried to kill his family and him, early on, like when he was a baby. Like, trust me, you have to realize your destiny and bring it into fruition. Your destiny, your purpose, all of that depends on your growth, and you choose that every second of the day with how you use your time, the words that you say, the thoughts that you think, the way you feel. You can control the way you feel. You can control your emotions. You can control that all with your mind. Your mind is the real supercomputer. I need you to understand your destiny and walk in that. Believe it. You have purpose. You were sent here for a reason. You are special. You are valuable. You are loved. I love you. God loves you. You like, you have hella value. Trust me, you have a lot of value. You're invaluable. God sent His Son here to die for you, and He sent other sons, including myself, here to live for you and show you the ways that you can grow and advance and actually live in the purpose that you were given. You were not sent here just to work for someone's company and pay bills and stuff like that. Now, you're here to love and to serve God's people, just like I am. So we may do it in different capacities, because I really believe that God sent me here to feed homeless people and to teach children. Well, teach His children, because right now you're probably not 8 years old watching this video. You're probably like 28 or 43. But the gist is, the experiences that I've had in life, me working after school programs, doing Sunday school, teaching vacation Bible school, different things like that, to teenagers and younger students, it has also translated well over into me teaching business strategies and marketing strategies to adults that I do business with, my clients. So the thing is, I'm working on my purpose. I'm walking in that. And I need you to do the same. I'm getting better at it each and every day. I'm reading this book to see how, like, on the more logical side, I can really grasp on to what I know is inside of me spiritually, because it keeps me up at night. There's times when I know that I'm not doing enough, especially for the purpose that I was created with. So I'm working on getting better at what God put it into me. And I believe you should do the same. I know you should do the same. And everything that God created for you to have. It's available to you. The resources are there. God loves you. I love you. I want to see you win. Like, for real. The world deserves the love that God put into us. God is love. We are God's children. You have to be loved too. So I want you to think about that. Just like a 10.5 minute video. I hope this blesses you. Today is Thursday, the 14th of November. So let's go out here. Let's show some love. Let's do it. Serve. All right. Love y'all. See y'all later. I want you to win.